Hey everybody, so I decided to do a reading. I decided to go ahead and do a reading. So this is for Thursday, October 26th. And we're gonna see what the cosmos want you guys to know. I haven't done this with you in a while. I am doing one-on-ones again. So you can hit the description box and text. And I would love to be your reader. If you are new here to this channel, I'm Sister Outspoken, spiritual advisor, transformational coach. I do astrology, tarot, human design readings, and coaching for you, amongst other things. And this channel is dedicated to giving you tools that work as assets to your divine glow, growth, and all of those things. Your divine ascension. If it sounds like there's a machine in the background, the refrigerator is just like super loud right here. Okay, Spirit. Divine consciousness that is omnipresent and all-knowing. Please guide this reading, the people that need it the most, or a person with the strongest energy coming into this space that needs it the most. You know who that is. You know who they are, Spirit. With all that we love and that all that is light and life, I pray. Amen. Okay. Let's see what Spirit got for you. Ooh, ooh. Let's see what Spirit got for you. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yeah. Alright, Spirit. What do people need to know? Clarify that, Spirit. Okay, so first and foremost, you have a person that this doesn't have a reversal definition, but that one is all about somebody with an organizing mind, being very with like fatherly energy, not necessarily like a father to you, but a father archetype. So is this one. So this is somebody that is an archetype, like somebody that people look at as a father or manly archetype with a great organizing mind. That is cooperative. This card is all about somebody being cooperative, and you realize that more and more over time. But it came out with this card. So this must be somebody coming into your life or during a time of hardship. Maybe you're going through some financial issues and this thing just kind of not going right for you in that department. This person comes in as if they're sent by God, like they're sent by the heavens. This is a person, this card is all about somebody coming in at the right time and being like being moved by like spiritual guidance when they coming in like a warrior. And this is like protection. This is assistance. This is, and not assistance like, let me just take care of you. No, but this is just that energy of like, all right, I got your back. Like, this is what we're doing kind of energy. And it's a card that lets you know that you are spiritually protected. But it may come in the form of a person coming into your life. And it's a masculine energy that is the archetype of a man archetype, a father type archetype. And that's deep spiritual understanding and practice and moved by the heavens. Okay. Let's see what else we got here, Spirit. What's the challenges here? Ooh, a lot of them, huh? Look at all that. All right, let's see what we got. What's the challenges? Okay, so the challenge is understanding that whatever came first, rather how you think or whatever you were communicating, whatever you had going on that you seeded to have harvest, whatever seemed like it was first or the tallest or the biggest or the safest or whatever. It's this card warns that this card in reverse says that it may not be the most fruitful. Just because it was first or it seemed like it was the tallest doesn't mean it's the most fruitful. So that goes with whatever it is that you have going on in your life. Maybe it's a career path that you're just sticking on to, or partnerships or whatever that you're just kind of sticking to because it was like, okay, this has to be the thing. I already put time into it. I already invested into it. It looks like it's good. Spirit says that may not be it. That may not be the most fruitful. This is associated with somebody that is either in their 40s or is just very experienced in life and has a kind of like militant almost type of mind, strong will, and good character. And coming into alliance, I love this card. So this has to do with a lot of communication and values. So this is somebody you'll be communicating with, or a partnership that has something to do with communication, some form of communication. And there's a lot of agreements. I love this card because it not only talks about agreements and contracts and coming into new partnerships and like feelings and like just like coming into balance with somebody. You're in agreement on a psychic level, on a mental level, and on an emotional level. Like you're just on the same page, in the same space. And it's almost like an exciting energy once you start communicating. But I love this card because it talks about respect, it talks about loyalty, and it talks about faithfulness. So rather if this ends up being like a relationship husband-wife type of situation that includes business, or a partnership that's just that strong, the most important part about this is that it has respect, it has loyalty, it has faithfulness. That's what I love about this card. That brings you into alignment and balance. And there's a warning here or a message here to just make sure you don't let yourself down and you finish the things that you said you were going to finish or want to finish and get your projects done. So the challenge is somebody realizing what's more fruitful, what's not, even if they already had their eyes set on something else prior, and coming to be able to come into the right alignments, or when it came to an alignment that you already made agreements with and you felt was like, this is it. No, that's not the feeling here. When you had a situation that you thought was it, coming to understanding that it's not, so that you can be in alignment with the right receive the right agreements and the right contracts and the right type of partnership. But it comes with, you have to finish your projects. You have to believe in yourself and not let yourself down. So that's the challenge. That sounds like a two-way challenge, right? For two different people or whatever. What's the best? The best that comes from this is getting out of the state of feeling chained down, feeling imprisoned by the pressures of outside noise. This card talks a lot about like pressures of society and people gossiping, really, like people having something to say and really applying pressure and being stuck and chained down, even if stuff wasn't true, because that's what that card talks about. It talks about being attacked and pressured into a way to where you can't get out of it. Rather things were true or not true, or things were said about you, or it's a certain just something that was created around or towards you. It was just a pressure coming towards you that you couldn't even fight. But coming out of that state of feeling changed down by those pressures and that gossip and that BS, that drama. What you have to use for that, Spirit? What you have to use is understanding what needs to be sacrificed in your life. So this card in reverse talks a lot about okay, so it's a business situation coming, right? And this card in reverse talks a lot about not letting your emotions get involved when it comes to negotiation. So don't be all in your feelings when it's time to negotiate, and let it be a respectful situation and free. It talks about freeing what needs to be free, and only take what the be responsible with what the sea offers you, so that you're fair in how you balance what you have. You don't overspend. You're not being reckless. You're not trying to take more than what's deserved, and you're not like all in your feelings and trying to make something more than what it needs to be, because it warns that if you cannot do that, then the result will be you don't reach the goal that you guys have, and the relationship will be a physical relationship only. So the focus needs to be the respect of the situation, actually making the agreements, actually coming together with a partnership. And what that'll do in turn is put you in a space of no longer being chained down and pressured by society's BS and what they have to say in the outer noise. I heard don't give it up. Don't give it up. So whoever this is coming in is probably attractive. It's probably like I said, because it's an archetype. Like this is probably somebody everybody wants, and you have to, what like Medea would say, clank clank. You got to keep it tight, keep it together, stay on the vision and on the goal, so that you can have this partnership. And that's part of the challenge. Yeah. So what already happened with this, Spirit? So in the past is being in a state of feeling like everything was going wrong, and then getting recognition of favors from the work that you did, either by yourself or amongst others, but representing the community, representing the wholeness, the group, the society, whatever it is, multiple people. So that happened in the past. In the near future, it's a battle. So in the near future, you're being warned to not allow a beastly type energy to corrupt you. You're going to be in a battle with people in your field. And this warns that in order to win and have accurate blow, you utilize the same tools as them, but in sometimes more powerful ones. You utilize your cleverness, your astuteness, and you move fairly. And in doing that, you'll have a victory. Let's see. Oh, must be talking to a feminine. Okay. So your role is building yourself one brick at a time, having a strong spirit, being able to do more than one thing at a time, and being balanced in doing that. Like that's where your comfort zone is in moving around and doing more than one thing, and that's where you find your power. Going into a state of purification after a bad relationship. So it's these three cards together that popped out. You see the couple card in reverse. So right now it's like coming out of a horrible relationship, going into a space of focusing on your spirituality, because this is about cleansing and purification and spiritual work. So you see how they just like on the ground with the candles lit, all different types of candles. They're doing their candle magic. And it's like fasting, and this card is about that. This card is about not drinking, not having sex, and focusing on your spiritual work. So in doing that, you find your power and your strength and your spirit of what all you're able to do after coming out of that situation that probably was very hindering on your energy. It doesn't have to be a woman. You could also be a person that just dealt with that. With a woman that is seen in that type of power that does a lot, and you had to go through a level of purification, or that's where you're at right now, taking to yourself after this relationship didn't work out. So they can be that as well. The influence was trying to make ground, or somebody tried to make ground in that situation, but it just didn't even matter. It just wasn't going to be fruitful, you know. The hope is that everything is behind you. All the issues that burnt up within your village, your community, your friend group, your working environment, whatever it is in balance now, and just behind you. Just that whole energy, just something you don't have to deal with anymore. Okay, spirit, in this timeline, this overall clue. Oof. Hold on, we're going to clarify this one. So, something came out of nowhere. We're going to talk about it. So, basically, in the midst of getting recognition, or somebody came, or a group, organization, something, when it comes to that, getting recognition for your work or whatever, there's a devilish energy behind it. Like somebody is just not in good intent, or they're going to be watching you receive that and they're just not going to like it. Like they're just in dark, devilish energy, and they feel like they found the one and they do not want to let it go. They have abandonment issues, and they're like, no. This could be a fire element, somebody with fire in their chart because fire came out, but that's also like a passionate, purifying energy. And this is somebody that you're not in communication with right now. When that is in reverse, it just means that there's still an explosion of energy, like somebody has a lot to say and it's a lot of passion and a lot of energy there, but it's something that's just stopping them from communicating with you. So maybe this devilish person is probably, okay, this devilish person in bad energy, just dark, just ill intent, you know. They're going to disguise their ill intent by telling you all the good things that they appreciated about you. So that's what's going to happen with that. So that makes sense that in order to get out of those chains of the gossip and stuff that they were talking about, you have to cut it loose and just realize that the only thing that was going to happen with that is a sexual relationship or something like that, because it's empty and it's time for you to receive in your life. And in order to receive in your life and have the right agreements and the right contracts and different things like that, it's a part of your life you got to let go and realize like that is not going to win for me. That's not where the harvest is going to come, even if I invested in that. This may be somebody that you did business with in the past, and they are a relationship that connects with that. And spirit is saying like that's not where your harvest is. Whatever was first, or you felt was the biggest and tallest in your life that you put the most into, that's not it. And you got to see it. You got to purify. You got to do your spiritual work. You have to be able to recognize that that's ill intent. No matter how much they like, oh, I appreciate you when you did this and this and that, and I miss you, and man, you were the best part of our team, or blah blah, because it's all this organizing type energy. See all these men and this lady, and they walking, they in the field together, you know, and they walk into the ocean together. Like whatever this person is coming to talk about, it's not it. And they probably already have tried that in the past. That's why this is also in the past. For some reason, I have that card twice in this deck, and I'm okay with that. You know. So what happens after that, spirit? What happens after they get past dealing with this individual? Ooh. Ooh. All right, so after you get past dealing with this individual, whether I'm talking to a masculine or feminine, as it resonates, you know, you got somebody right here that's coming with a victory, you know, like, and what this card is all about a man that is victorious and triumphant by utilizing his intellect instead of like brute force, you know, and he allows love to be his catalyst. Like, I love this guy in this. I love it in this. Like, he's a warrior though, because even though this card is not really describing Ogun's story, we know that Ogun is a warrior. I mean, he's the one that chop heads off, ask questions later type energy, you know. But this man does that in the energy by utilizing his intellect. And with that is a triumphant victory. This card is all about victory and being triumphant. This is a person that people come to for counsel. This was on the top of the deck. This is the Baba in some people's life. Like, they come to him like church, you know. So if you are able, so either you are this man, or this is a man that I'm coming to your life if you are a woman. And that comes with getting past that energy that's going to try to come back and be all devilish and attached back to you with all of these words of, oh, you're so great and you're so this and that and I appreciate you. Da 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 da. It's behind you. Let it go. That is not the tree. That is not the tallest tree. They might try to come with some type of business offer and some type of agreements and try to act like, because that was part of the challenge, you know. So they're going to try to act like it's all respectful and loyal and faithful this time around or something like that. No. Clarify the near future, spirit. So this is going to be a battle. It's going to be a man that's uneasy. Because when this card is upside down, the man is upside down. He's just uneasy. He's just upside down. But it has to do with a woman. It has to do with somebody that they see that they can celebrate with, that they can marry, that they can go to festivals with, and just go to different environments. And just, this is a card about courting and falling in love, you know. And he's uneasy about it. And he feels like he has to go to war and utilize. So this is all mixed up. I'm feeling this. So whoever the man that comes in and is cooperative during a time that you just kind of really going through it, he's in a battle in the near future. And he's uneasy about it. And he's uneasy about it, or you are uneasy about it. But it's in the midst of dealing with a woman or wanting a woman or helping a woman or something. Either it was caused by a woman or his battle and his fight and his energy, utilizing his intellect, is in protection of this energy and what he knows is right. what he knows is right. What comes from that, Spirit? I'm nosy. What comes from that? What comes from that? Oh, oh, oh. Oh, man, it's always something. All right, you guys. I don't know. I don't know if this person is a good guy or not. Or if you're a good guy or not. How somebody is envy and just treacherous, right? Trying to hold on and no. This, when it's right side up, is just deep sorrow and somebody okay, that's part of the battle. So it don't have to be the guy that's coming in that is in that battle. Okay, so these 3 cards, right, came out of what happens after that. So I think that's why we lead to that conclusion over there. It's all the same. So either this could be one out of 2 things. So either this is you having to fight this devilish beastly energy and be smart about it and be fair and move a certain way to be victorious, but not let the energy attach, because it's so uneasy and they just see you as the focus and the goal. Or this is you and how you're doing with a woman, if you a toxic dude watching this. Cross watcher, because it's definitely at least 3 energies here. It's at least like 2 masculines, I'm thinking, and a feminine. That's what I'm feeling on the board so far. It could be more though, because it could be a whole group of people, because these group cards came out. And that could be a part of the chains of the gossip. So, couple ways this could go, right? So either there's a man uneasy and protective energy fighting when it comes to this woman, or there's a man fighting because he know he did some envy, he know he did some just BS, and he's just drowning in it. I mean, like, you see how he's just in the water trying to hold on to the last limb of a branch, like he know it. And that puts somebody in the energy of, this could either be them, no, whoever was treacherous, they're gonna drown in that treachery, and somebody else is gonna rise to the top. This is about being the GOAT and really rising to the top, or doing what's necessary to get to the top. And in the midst of that, understanding that you may need to sleep alone. That's what this card talks about. So it's about doing your due diligence, believing in yourself, rising to the top. It will ultimately make you climb and rise to the top. Because this card talks about the GOAT is going to make it to the top. You know, but in the midst of that, you got to be careful on how you move, and you may have to sleep alone. So this reading is a lot about letting somebody go. Somebody can't come, and they're going to try. They're going to feel something. It's a shift that's happening in your life. There's another energy coming in. There's something that's coming into your life, new opportunities, new something. And this other person or group or whatever, your past situation or partnerships or whatever, is going to be holding on like their life. Like, no. Like, they gonna try you. It's going to be a battle. They're going to try it anyway. If they can make you angry, if they can get under your skin, if they can just tell you sweet nothings and glorify you, they're going to try it all. But if you can get past it, you'll be victorious with something real. Or you'll be strong in your power as that real thing and being victorious and not dealing with no BS. So that is the reading for today. If you would like a one-on-one personal reading specific to your story, then text the number in the description box and I will get to you. All right. Peace and love, you guys. Talk to you soon.